What's up, guys? Back on the road. How to turn 10K into 100K, or even better, $1 million this bull cycle. Instead of giving you guys arbitrary crypto picks, I want to go over some of the habits and mindset tactics you should have as an investor to ensure that this 10K you invested is going to appreciate and bring you this financial freedom you're seeking in less than 2 years. Because $10,000, I feel like the majority of you are working towards that, already had that invested. Some of you are feeling some panic. We talk about this on my Discord. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see your crypto on buying, selling, trading, or just join this support group of like-minded investors, the Patreon and Discord's an awesome place to be. When I'm not here trying to answer your comments, I'm over there. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description. But that being said, turning 10K into 100K or $1 million. Yes, it matters what cryptos you pick, but most importantly, you can have the best crypto in your entire portfolio. But if you don't have patience, emotional control, if you don't have the discipline to hodl, to weather the storms, the ups, the downs, the consolidation, it doesn't matter what crypto you're holding. You can be holding Bitcoin, Caspa, Ethereum, Quant, HBAR, any topic in your eyes, but you can lose it all. You can lose it all. And you know, FUD unfortunately gets the majority of investors. We've seen it happen time and time again. The majority of retail investors are paper hands. That's why they call us dumb money, because we find any different opinion, any source of an article, or any like FUD out there, and we immediately jump on it. We sell, we flip-flop cryptos. We're always trying to be in the fast lane. That's why meme coins are a huge draw to retail, because it's exciting, they're cheap. People look at it as a way to become rich overnight. And some people do get rich overnight, let's be honest here, it happens. But just like the lottery in real life, very few actually accomplish that. And if you look at the lottery today, the majority of people who play the lottery are playing for life, and they're hoping to become rich. And the thing is this, guys, you can play the lottery, it's fine. You know, I always say, guys, if you want to play the meme coin route, totally fine. Have a separate portfolio, put some money you're okay with losing. Don't expect a return, because if you expect a return, that's the wrong mentality to go about it when it comes to meme coin investing. Not financial advice. But when it comes to turning your portfolio from 10K to 100K or $1 million or $10 million, discipline plays a factor. Research plays a factor. Knowing what you're investing into plays a factor. If you guys have been following me for any period of time, you know I'm a utility-based investor. I try to be a visionary, see where problems are in the market. How can we help scale these ecosystems, these layer 1 cryptos, the ISO cryptos? What's broken? How can I see mass adoption down the road with both retail, enterprise adoption? I try to invest in companies where I see big money going into. That's why I like layer 1s or exchange cryptos like LCX, or interoperability scaling solutions like Quant, layer 2s like Polygon. You know, I look for narratives that are either trending, hot, or potential narratives like Web 3.0, where I can see the FOMO happening at certain times, you know. So this is where I try to be as an visionary. I often get asked, how do you research cryptos? It takes a lot of time, guys, a lot of time. You got to research the company, the niche they're in, their narrative, who's the founders, who's the team, what's their previous experience, what's their resume, what's their level of competition, do they have good tokenomics, do they have an ICO? If they did, what percentage of the ICO allocation is towards the team, towards private investors? Do they have a decentralized marketplace, meaning are most of the coins in circulation for retail to gobble up, or is it more centralized marketing where they have most of the supply held by the team and only like 5-10% is in circulation? What exchanges is it on? Is it on a big exchange? Is it on a lesser one-on exchange? You know, these are all things you got to look for in a company before you even think about investing, right? You can't just invest based on what someone tells you and say, okay, I'm going to jump in, because you know what's going to happen if you lose out on that crypto, if it tanks for whatever reason and you sell, you're going to blame that person. That person's going to be like, you should have known research. Investing is a personal game. It is your decision because it's your money, right? And I told you guys in one of my last videos, right? You want to be your own investor, your own leader. So when you make these profits in say 2 years, you can feel more confident and self-assured that you did it yourself, instead of saying, oh, this person did it, this person did it. You know, I get a lot of thanks sometimes for pointing you guys in the right direction towards certain cryptos. I know some of you, many of you are up a ton right now on Caspa or Quant, especially if you're buying at the bottoms that we were buying at. And I always appreciate you guys for doing that. But give yourself a thanks too, because you did this yourself. You did your own research and did your own due diligence to get into these cryptos at big discounts on your own accord. One of the biggest tips I can give you guys is to have patience. You know, it's okay to be in a fast lane. I know it's exciting. I know sometimes utility plays seem boring. You know, you see the price kind of just flat, it's consolidating, or sometimes it's dipping, and maybe you feel fearful. Just know this happens in stocks too. Even gold, precious metals. Gold is less volatile than your stocks in your crypto market, but even gold is volatile to price changes, price switches in a 24-hour period. So every single market has ups and downs. So don't feel like because you're seeing some crypto that's going like this, that every other crypto in your portfolio has to marry and do the same thing. You got to understand, like, market cap does matter. I do get some comments from time to time. I got one yesterday, how market cap doesn't matter. It matters, guys. It matters, especially when it comes to crypto assets, because when you get to a certain size with market cap, eventually you stop doing your own thing and you marry Bitcoin, because once there's too much liquidity flowing through a particular asset, it takes a lot more cash flow and cash outflow to move that needle, right? Unless you see a big catalyst, like for example, XRP. It's a large cap. It was number 6. Now it's number 4. What moved the needle for XRP was the catalyst of winning the case against SEC, getting clarity, being called not a security, being deemed not a security. That was a catalyst that sent XRP soaring. But now XRP is sort of consolidating at the 70, 80 cent mark because its market cap is too large. It has to wait for Bitcoin to have a bull cycle, for Bitcoin to reach a new all-time high, for the altcoin season to take effect. So if right now you're watching a particular asset or any micro cap and you're seeing it going like this and you're wondering why Quant's not moving, HBAR's not moving, Cardano's not moving, Polygon, Ethereum, it's because once these market caps get too big, they have to wait for the true bull cycle to take place to really start moving. Right now, it may look like we're in a bull market. I still feel like we're ways away. We still have time to be in that bull cycle. We do not see the SEX, the Central Exchange volume, at a really high period yet. This happens once the bull market takes place. Once Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high or gets close, you see the whales and smart money taking profits. They then take these profits into faster moving vehicles, the altcoins, and this triggers the altcoin season. Once you see this FOMO kick up, then you see retail who likes altcoins because altcoins are cheaper and can get them more profits. They're more fast lane moving vehicles. They jump onto easy, intuitive interface exchanges like your Coinbase, like your Binance, Gemini, Crypto.com. And then for retail, they start with meme coins. They start with cheap cryptos, like under $1. They go from the top 100 and they just invest into these cheap cryptos. And then all these altcoins that you thought were flat, you thought were bad investments, they out of nowhere pump up in volume and trading volume and pump up in price. And then by the time you even realize it, people dump and take profits. And then you get left holding a bag. Or you take profits and you're letting people hold your bag. You know, it's a beautiful thing because the bull market always shocks retail. It always does, because it always seems like with the manipulation and FUD that these bull cycles never take place. I mean, if you just came into the market after the bull market in 2021, all of you seen was a bear market and all these catalysts of exchanges going down, SEC targeting cryptos, you know, security, and all this FUD, the Bitcoin ETF being rejected and now being, you know, set for approval. You're probably like, what the hell's going on? You know, is crypto even worth it? It is worth it. I understand it's more speculating, but it's worth it. And maybe all you've seen was a bear market. The bull cycle is going to come. The Bitcoin halving has been a previous catalyst to send us in bull cycles. If you don't believe me, just check the previous bull runs. About 6 months or so after the Bitcoin halving, we see crazy pumps. So the expected distribution phase or profit taking stage is going to be around the fall of 2025, September to November, maybe December of 2025. What does that mean? We still have 2 more years to accumulate, to get our bags heavy, to take these profits and become financially free. So if right now, even if you just came to the market today and you're like, I only have a few $100s to invest per month, or $100, start slow, small steps each day, do your research, find some good plays, get a hedge, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you think is a hedge, and start finding some good altcoins at big discounts. Don't wait for someone to tell you the ocean's safe, come on in. Take what you see out there in the market. Try to recognize what's FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Recognize what's news, Recognize what's a good investment, what you should stay away from. I already told you guys what you should look for in investment, right? Tokenomics, the team, the narrative, the company, the competition. You know, go over all these factors. It's gonna take time, but if you want to make life-changing money, you can't be a lazy investor. No successful person in anything has achieved that success by being lazy. They've done their own thing. They became their own leader. They became their own person. They controlled their emotions. They became logical. They made mistakes, but they got better. They got better, they learned, and in due time, they achieved massive success. And this is your future. You just got to believe it, and that's half the battle. And then once you believe it, you take all these steps and you put it in action. What can you do now to get better? Can you cut back on some of the crap you're spending your money on? Are you going out to eat all the time? Going out to drink? Are you gambling? Are you drinking and smoking? Look for ways to become a better person mentally, then become a better investor. If you're investing into meme coins all the time, that's okay. Put it behind you. Use it as lottery money. Move on into bigger and better things. Get your utility-based altcoins. Dollar cost average when you feel it's best for you, not financial advice, and double down. Have patience, know what you want, and put yourself in that position to achieve it. Anyways, I really hope this video helped you guys. At the end of the day, I'm trying to help you become financially free. That's all I want. I want to become financially free too, of course, but I want to see many of you guys make it there with me. If you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.